Hello. What's up, guys? So they've released a weekend league mode, or rather, they've had this mode before, but the rewards are a little bit better. I actually think this is quite interesting. I'm kind of optimistic about this. I don't think it's enough yet. I'll go into specifics what I think they could have done better, but I think it's kind of cool. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I just was so tired. I fell asleep after work, and like I woke up and was still able to go to sleep at night time. I was just really tired. I don't know why. No, I didn't have any caffeine yesterday, but I don't think that was it. I just catching up to me. Okay, yeah. So do we have a weekend league mode? And if you get top 23,000, you get a spin on a pack with 3 Japanese kind of special cards. I don't know how we view the pack. We definitely could on some other screen. I was looking at it earlier. But I think this is kind of cool. If we look at the rewards, you do get more rewards for going further, but they're not enough. I think they should probably tier it more so that, let's say there's a pack with the 3 kind of new cards and then 7 other highlight cards, and if you get like 100,000 to 50,000, you get a random spin on that. You get lucky, you don't get lucky. Further up you get whatever, and then a certain rank you get a guaranteed spin like we have now. I think that'd be better, but because I assume getting rank 22,000 is so easy. I remember in like previous versions of these, like if you won a few games, you were already top a couple thousand. So yeah, the team you select you can't change. So I've already picked my team just to kind of see. I wanted to see what Japanese players I have. And it's picked my team for me, so I'm a bit unfortunate there. Assuming the GP team I picked is bad. The live form doesn't look terrible. I don't know if I'd take any of these. I don't know, like you can see there, a lot of these wouldn't even have any skills. He's got one touch pass and true passing, to be fair. But for the most part, yeah, they're not gonna have many skills. What's up, Nez? But I mean, I chose Antlers. There's no reason why I didn't choose them for a reason. I can have a look at the leaderboard, see what all the top players are choosing. I bet they've all picked whatever team's on A form this week. Actually, no, there's quite a bit of variety. Yeah, I wouldn't say there's any particular one. Also, Portrait Brown, you put your squad in Discord. Let me check. But yeah, boys, I don't think you can change your team. I can't see how. I noticed earlier. Which channel? Your teams? You got a couple good players. Yeah, I don't know how striker here is, if he's good. At least you got a goalkeeper. So it's actually quite interesting. Also, yeah, I didn't go live yesterday, boys. I was just, like I said, way too tired. I couldn't even stay awake. Like I actually had to fall asleep. You can win stuff here. Yeah, nothing amazing, but how do I see the main rewards? Anyone know how to like click into main rewards? Because I did it earlier off stream, but I can't remember. What's up, Bears? Go to your right. Literally move your cursor on it. Oh, the little thing in the middle. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you get a spin at this pack here. You get one of these guaranteed if you get ranked 22,000 or above. They don't look crazy good, but they're gonna be good enough to use in these events, I guess. So he has acceleration burst. He has edge crossing, and then this one has phenomenal finishing. They're not too bad for free to play. Yeah, like I mean, the striker isn't gonna be good for free to play, I don't think. This guy's got acceleration burst. I don't know if he'll be good. I think this one might be alright though. He looks like a nimble dribbler. He could be decent. Is this available for everyone? Yeah, it should be. Should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Or yeah, Semi, I don't know if it needs to be like that high for the top players, but they could have added more incentives for going higher in the leaderboards, but whatever. Do you think the weekend will happen often? They have tweeted saying this will be a regular thing. I don't know if it means every week, but there will be more of this coming. So I think it'll be cool. But from all these events in the past, like getting 20,000 is like a couple wins. So I don't know if it'll be like that engaging. You gonna play it, of course, yeah. No, you don't have to have your account set in Japan. Will, this is available for everyone. Are you gonna review Casillas? Yeah, I'll go and get Casillas now as well. Smitty on the 10 stream streak in Unkpez as well on a 7. Also, I didn't get to review yesterday's pack. I don't think it's good. I didn't actually look at Kanu. Didn't look at his build. This guy he's very fast, but he actually doesn't have good dribbling, so he's not going to feel as fast as he should. Akacha doesn't have high enough finishing. I think this is a pretty poor pack. If you're Nigerian, probably go for it though. And then this pack here, I wonder if people are going to go for this now. Because of the new modes. It's not terrible value because it is 100 coins. Or 100 players. You can try a Kocha and R2 if you want to add, it's fine. And then yeah, on Monday we're getting Maldini, Cannavaro, and Nesta. Actually, I kind of want to say something about this pack. So Cannavaro has Aerial Forte. I don't know how it's called, Aerial Forte, and Shadow Hunt. Nesta has Aerial Forte again and Long Reach Tackle, and then Maldini has Long Reach Tackle and Aerial Forte. I don't know. This isn't a bad pack by any means. I don't know if you should wait just to see what the kind of landscape is going to look like in a couple months. Notably, none of them have any of the new Showtime skills. It's not a pack you're going to go wrong on, necessarily. It might be worth going until you get one of them. I won't be going for it. I've already got Maldini, so I don't want to pay more to get a Cannavaro or Nesta. Maldini looks really good. Have we got their levels? Looks like we do. Now, Maldini's a build-up in this version. I'd kind of prefer him as a defensive fullback, but... I mean, that might not be even a great build. Could probably take off his dribbling, get the dexterity up a little bit. But yeah, it looks like a good card. I don't have a Maldini or Nesta, so it's tempting for me. I always wanted a Maldini. No, like, in that scenario, it is. I think it's more for the people that already have... you know how a lot of people are panicking about this new defensive playstyles? And if you already have, like, these type of players, and you're like, oh, I want to get these because they're the new ones. I don't know, man. I think if you're in that position... Just hang on, like, there'll be more opportunities. And I do feel like they always release the Italian defenders in these type of packs together. So you can... You're pretty confident you'll get a similar offering eventually. Like, if you don't have any of them... Again, I would just say for the big whales, the people who are like, okay, I want to have the new defensive playstyles on all my defenders. Just hold off, I think. Sure, look, if you held off more, you wouldn't be in this situation. Because you wouldn't have bought players over the last 6 or 9 months if you didn't have, you know, if you just kept your older ones that didn't need to be upgraded from. Well, Cannavaro will beat Collar and Aerial Duel. I don't think he'll beat Collar. He'll beat a lot of other players, though. Cannavaro's height isn't an issue unless you're specifically playing against, like, Collar, maybe Ibra, maybe Hullet. You can actually do okay against them, too. But Collar, no, he's not trustworthy enough against Collar. Oh, he's got edged, he's got the edged cross, or not the edge crossing, the edged booster thing. Why is there 5 levels? Do they need to be activated? I wasn't aware that they had like a level to them. Okay, kind of hard. That's not pretty good. To be honest, I think what happened was when I looked at this yesterday, they didn't have the levels. When looking at the levels, yeah, I don't know, man. These actually do look very good. But look, if you're gonna be a big spender, you don't have to rush in for this. You can just wait for another one to come out. Well, his jumping height is 270 apparently, and he'll have aerial for it. So if you're in the 6-yard box, that should be higher. Collar has 280 now, so Collar still beats him. That's before leveling Collar up. But he'll beat like a lot of tall strikers. And then Nesta. See, Nesta defensively is always very good in this game, but I don't like him on the ball. So I don't really like him as much usually. Yeah, he looks quite good too. If you want to get better dribbling, get the 65 type possession. But like, I mean, sure, we already have defenders like this, don't we? I think Cannavaro is the interesting one. Saw your messages. I'm envious. I might be going in for this pack then, Luca. look at VFF as well. Wait for a Hullet CB version, yeah. Alright, Twitch chat, sorry for ignoring you. If you don't have any defenders, this pack is good, yeah, I know. It is. My hesitancy would be more for the people who have been buying all these packs every single few months and are gonna go into this one again because they have defensive playstyles on them. Just like, hang on, like, just wait. You'll get another opportunity again, like, you know what I mean? Previous Maldini is better if you use him as left back. Yeah, I prefer Maldini as left back. I play him centre back sometimes, but I definitely prefer him as a left back. For certain players, I agree with that, Haristo. Like Maldini as aura. Nesta is for me the best destroyer in the game. One of the best whenever I play against him, yeah. But I just don't like how he feels on the ball. Johans will go back to that in a sec. Don't worry about it. This is coming out Monday, Dilly. What's up, Yanarchy? Yanarchy, did you see the guy who posted a video in my Discord? And then he stole Channy's thumbnail for an old video. The ones you made. Apparently. What's up, Cal? I hope they do all the leagues for this weekend league thing too. Alright, so for anyone who's not aware what the weekend league thing is, they added this event, and if you get ranked 23,000 or above, you get a spin on this pack here. So you get one of them guaranteed. This guy's not that great, I don't think. He looks kind of mid. This guy looks decent. Got acceleration burst, and then this guy here. What was his skill again? Edge crossing. So his showtime skill isn't the greatest, but for kind of the player he is, but stats wise he looks good. He looks like very nimble. Okay, but I want to also try out that new Casillas, boys, so we'll go pick him up. Just started the game. Is Conte a good manager if I only have Lampard? Probably not. Worth your coins, smooth stool. I bought him because I'm mean just to buy him for the stream and videos and stuff, but probably not worth your coins now. Konami is always pushing those J League players. Well, at least there's a reason for them now. OC sent me a message in the morning. He's surely very happy. He always has all these J League players. How many Maldinis come a year? Probably 3. Around 3 Maldini cards a year. I feel like Nesta and Cannavaro comes out a bit more often than Maldini. Have you tried Akachi yet? No, I'm not really interested in trying them. I'll get around to trying them out eventually. But the pack doesn't look interesting to me. Last year we only got 2. Maybe. To be fair, with some players, they don't line up. Their releases don't line up into a year. So you might have got 2 in eFootball 26, and then you might have got 4 in eFootball 25 or 3. And but I'd say you'll get another Maldini at the latest, like absolute latest by February. But you'll probably get another one around Christmas. This event is one of the most fun I had playing the game in months. Game was actually enjoyable without the 99 stats affecting everything and players. Yeah, I've been saying this for a year. I'm saying that this game is decent with the lower rated cards. He might have changed the thumbnail, yeah. It was the Messi review or something, yeah, Nerky. Johnny called about it. Matchmaking is open all weekend. Ooh, I don't know what day it expires, if it's Monday or Sunday. Might be Sunday, to be honest. They kind of, yeah, 2 days, 9 hours. What time? 3 AM on the 24th, which is... Oh no, we've got until Sunday night. Alright, they've actually done an okay thing there. In the past, they usually always end a Sunday morning. Alright, we're going to play one game in events here. Try out that Casillas. I don't think the other players you get with Casillas are worth looking at, are they? I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad, that Olise, but they didn't give them any of them defensive playstyles, so. I think Unks Pez. Someone's done that before. Someone's kept track of it anyway. I've seen it on Twitter. Yeah, well, AE, I used to only play 3-star matchmaking, 4-star matchmaking back in Pez. I thought it was way more fun. Okay, stats-wise, how does he compare to my Czech? I feel no real need to upgrade from Czech. So he's got better awareness, same catching, better parrying, same reflexes, same reach. So pretty much the same as a goalkeeper card that came out 3 years ago. And I bet Czech has a better player ID. Now, to be fair, this Czech was particularly good. I bought correctly when I bought him. What's up, Lion King? Yeah, I've got that Ono guy I got in that Aguero Rooney pack. He finally has a use for me today. And we're just gonna get physicality. Ball protection. Oh, I didn't realize you could get outfield stuff on this. Alright, we'll use one of the select boosters. I always have loads of these boosters because I never buy new cards really, so. Okay, which is the better one, is it? Is it goalkeeping or just saving? Which is better? I currently run Romero and Cahill as my CBs in Div 1. We just spend coins for that new pack on Monday. Well, Gavito, yes, I would, but the thing is, I don't know why you have Romero and Cahill in the first place. And this isn't to chastise you for your past purchases, but I'd be hesitant to say you should get this new Cannavaro, Maldini, and Nesta, because I feel like based on having Romero and Cahill, a few months down the line, you might want to upgrade from Maldini, Nesta, and Cannavaro again, even though there'd be no reason to. So you kind of understand what I'm coming from there? Like, you just started playing 3 to 4 weeks ago? Okay. Well, hopefully for the rest of your team, you haven't bought players at that level, assuming you didn't have an attachment to them. If you're a Chelsea fan, obviously, Cahill, yeah, there's a good reason to go from. But yeah, basically, I do think Cannavaro, Nesta, and Maldini will be good enough to be in your team for ages. Part of me would be hesitant, though, just because there's 2 new Showtime skills coming out for defenders, I think. Or at least one, anyway. Power tackle. So what if that's really OP? Gavito, you could, though. You could just open the pack until you get one of them, as long as you get them early. Three centre-back pack is weird to me. They do them quite often, and people seem to like them. Goalkeeping's better, okay. So, and you already have 2 centre-backs, Gavito. So, honestly, you could just go into the pack until you get one of them, and then stop. Alright, anyone want to see a particular player? I currently have 4K sitting and I'm waiting for something new. Yeah, see, you could try that 4K on the Italian centre-backs pack, but just understand that you will probably have to actually add coins still. You're not going to be guaranteed it. Neymar, which one? This one? I've got an older one. It's a creative playmaker, like the Blitz Curler. And this one here, this one has so much aura. Which ones do you want to see? Oh, that one's on D form. Yeah, we'll throw this one in. You want more Van Basten and Maradona? Okay. I think Van Basten deserves another appearance, in all honesty. He was quite good. This is 2017. Neymar, oh, I don't know what version that's supposed to be. Where'd he go? Neymar. Yeah, it doesn't look like 2014, so must be. Was there a Confederations Cup or something? Do a 2000s team. Okay. We could try. I don't know if I think most of my legends would be kind of older. So who would you have in the 2000s team? How is James? I can't get him involved enough. For some reason, he seems to hide. True, Luke. Yeah, true. I don't even know like what players would go in it. Nah, actually, I want to use Van Basten. I want to use Van Basten. I don't want to use a 2000s team. I can do that another time though. What's up, Lee? Alright, we'll play James as well. Just got here. What's all this weekend league about? I can show you again in a sec. But they've added a weekend league mode. It's nothing crazy, but it's good, I think. More modes, the better, yeah. Do you think we'll have to put on defense instructions on old CVs now regarding the new playstyle modifications? Do you mean like advanced instruction defensive? I think, look, in theory, defensive on a centre-back shouldn't really help because it's defensive only tells you to not move forward when you have the ball, but you will kind of notice that in transition is when the centre-backs are completely out of position and then they press out because they're starting out of position. So I'm putting defense. I might actually put defensive on my centre-backs here, see how it does. Because I have been noticing like when your opponent plays a through ball forward, your defenders are running out because they're already out of position from when you have possession, so they kind of like just get aggressive. They don't really be in. They're kind of in no man's land, you know? So we'll put defensive on Vieira at least. We'll probably leave Cabarsi to go forward. Now this guy's using smart assist for some reason. Well, a build-up had never had any defensive instruction, boys. Do you not remember? I've always been saying, just if you play defensive fullback, a centre-back, they're the same defensively. Because they don't have one either. So, nothing's changed in that end. The reason your defenders are out of position now, though, is just because they've changed how defensive works. What styles do you think Overload is weak and strong against? To be honest, I don't know. Out wide probably works against Overload well, though. Because they're very aggressive. Do you think since this event bans Smart Assist, they'll add a filter to the others? Nah. Who, according to you, was the best centre-back in the game? Ferdinand. And then, yeah, Ferdinand. And my Destroyer Vieira is quite good as well. The build-ups break the line. Yeah, so like defense on the build-up's defensive AI is not different than a defensive fullback, for instance, but because their attacking AI is different, the build-up might be out of position more. Here, this is very laggy. My God. Save. how many wins would typically be enough for top 22 in a K in an event like this? Oh, like 4. In the past, it's been like 3 or 4 wins would get you top 10K. I don't know about this time around though. Because I don't think they've ever released players as the reward before, so I think more people would be interested. That's a percent. What match will you watch from match day 1? Arsenal are playing tonight, aren't they? And then United tomorrow, isn't it? So I'll probably watch United tomorrow. I won't be watching Arsenal tonight. I'm going to the gym, so I'll use a DualSense Edge. Morty. Alright, that was quick. Think United play at 1:30 tomorrow. Gym over Arsenal, that's the spirit. Guys, I would go to the gym over pretty much every football match. I've went to the gym instead of going to an Ireland match before, and I wore my Ireland jersey to the gym. You're not playing the weekend league? We are now. I just wanted to finish that event real quick. Alright, menus froze. Thanks for the likes in the stream, boys. Appreciate it. United are 12:30. Is that your time? Like, well, you can't really be an hour behind me, to be honest. I don't know what time Iceland are on, but what time are Iceland at, actually? Did they have a different time zone? Tomorrow 12:30 for United, yeah, against Hull. Alright, so if you just joined, here's the weekend league. So you have to use a Japanese team, J League 1 and 2. And if you get top 22,000 on the leaderboard, you get a spin at this pack here. This guy is not great. He'll obviously help though for further events if they do J League again, which I assume they will. This guy probably same, like, he's not crazy, but he'll be good for the J League. And then this guy here, if you're not like a really pay to win person, might be useful. He looks quite good to me. I want him the most, I think. By versatile as well. Although I already have Ono, so I don't know. This new event is made for OC, yeah. For sure. Alright, which one of these is better? Build up or Destroyer? Interestingly, the Destroyer has better stats for build up. Oh, the defense engagement is quite low on the Destroyer though. And then the red one has more skills. So a couple of these used to be my goats. This guy used to be a J League goat for the events. Look at that, 60 games, 46 goals, 28 assists. This guy used to be Iniesta, 91 games. The two up front I didn't really like, but he was like a deep line forward. He was decent. This guy's actually got more goals though. 36 goals in 43 games. That's a great return actually. 27 assists too. This guy I don't remember being amazing. Good return though. I must have released some of my old J League players though. And then we've also got Dion Cools. We got him in a free spin, so he's actually quite good for this. Will we do a cheeky on the Japan pack that's out today, boys? We'll do a cheeky. I don't think any of them are a striker. He looks shit. Alright. That wasn't good. So I think I'd want the phenomenal pass attack trigger guy the most. Shibasaki Gaku. Very high weak foot as well. He actually looks alright. There's no J League players in Like, I mean, beyond cool should be J League in here, but it's not worth spending your coins to get them. There's no like nominating contracts or anything that you can get a J League player in, but they'll be doing this for other leagues, so I'd assume you'd want to get like a what other leagues, like English League, Spanish League, French League, Turkish League, MLS. The rewards not even worth playing need to be better. I don't know. I kind of like that the rewards aren't good though, because the appeal of this for me is playing with lower rated cards. So I wouldn't want the cards to be like so brokenly OP. But then again, you can't really carry the cards they're giving you into divisions as easily. The Shinji Ono, man. You're gonna have to carry me now. You're gonna have to carry me. Rocket Cheeky 1200 coin spin on the Japan pack. Definitely not. Yeah, I think that's the guy I have. Is it Papelito? I definitely have had a DMF that can play striker. What's up, Raj? You wanted to see Casillas in action. Well, we played him, but my opponent didn't have a shot, so not much I could do about it. Alright, which kit am I? I think I'm on the right there. Is Thiago coming on PlayStation? I don't know, he should do. I thought we would have got him yesterday, in all honesty. Yeah, this is the guy with the finishing. Weird. Might have to put the fence on him since he's a box-to-box. He's got crazy lofted pass. Okay, you're right-footed, left-footed, right-footed, right-footed, right-footed. So it's just the deep line forward that's left-footed. He said Thursday. I thought it'd be coming yesterday, huh? I actually didn't check my opponent's team. I didn't see if it's full of lone players or if it has cards. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! Says my opponent. Alright, good start. Is he quitting? Let's check his team. Yeah, full of loan cards. You can't quit. He's trying to find out how to quit. He has to close his app. I think the rewards aren't not good enough to warrant spinning for pay to win teams. But I guess some people that isn't the point. Well, I mean, look, I don't have an issue with the cards not being that great, to be honest. The rewards, I think I think they should be fun upgrades to your J League team. You know? And going and spinning that J League pack just to get players for this, to me, kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. One thing that this game has a big problem with is you can't really develop your team or build your team. So through these modes, it would be interesting if, like, every weekend, if that's how often it's going to be. I don't think it will be because they're always disappointed. But, you know, first week you'll be able to upgrade your J League team, hopefully. Then next week, Premier League, then other leagues, so on and so on. And it is just the first week, boys. You don't know what the rewards are going to look like in future weeks. He definitely needs to get a keeper, though. It'd be cool if they have a rating cap in the future. I don't think they'll ever do a rating cap. I think, but like, look, this is kind of lower rated teams. People are kind of forced. There'll be very few people with J League God Squads. OC will be one of the few on PlayStation. Maybe in Japan there'll be more God Squads. But my issue with these events is usually the opponents are quite poor like this. And he's not quitting. I wonder, does they even kick him out for being AFK or no? That's up golden something. Well, Rico, it might be in the future. We don't know yet. Serie A is going to be a full Epic team. Yeah, I can pretty much feel the full Epic team in Serie A, but I don't really like playing with it. I never play well with it. What's up, Big Toe? Is this going to kick him out now or no? Because the grind to glory, if you look at his team name, it didn't really last long, that grind. Like, I'm surprised you people are disappointed that you're going to have to use lower rated teams, no? It's more fun. Alright, I'll stop scoring, but is it going to kick him out or no? Does anyone know? You get a better rank for goal difference, yeah, but that's only going to matter if you're I actually can't message. I've never verified my age. It's only going to matter if you want the number 1 spot, which I don't. Right, I'll look at the Nigeria pack while I'm waiting for this guy to get kicked. But like, this is my issue with this card here. Look, why is it in German, man? Someone said it about Spanish or something in this chat. Have you been noticing websites just put it in random ass languages? Like, it's not even just eFootball Hub. Sometimes you'll open a website and it's in a random language. Why didn't it update? Why isn't it updated to English? What the? Why is it in German? Stop. Fucking hell. Alright, it kicked him out anyway. I did change language. It won't change to English. Look. It says in German. Alright, so one win. Where does that put us on the leaderboard? Look, it already puts us 25,000. So you'll probably only need a couple wins to qualify for this new pack. When does matchmaking end? Monday at 3 a.m. I think. My time anyway. He doesn't have a great team either. Oh, Higuchi. Higuchi doesn't have form. That's a weird card as well. If they put Madison in this event, it would have been war. I think this is another noob as well. Unlucky Mateus. I think they should have had a J League nominating contract out though alongside this. Because there will be people with like literally 0 special J League cards. If you've been playing for a long time and you don't have a, that's kind of your fault, I guess. But if you're new to the game, yeah, you won't have anything. Yeah, I kept most of my J League cards just in case they ever brought the J League events back. You know, on my free-to-play account, I don't think I have many J League cards. I think I have a couple Player of the Week cards, but... I also don't like how it's leaderboard based, the rewards. I wish it was just win based. In my opinion. But oh well. I think leaderboard rewards should be based on, like, if they want to add coins as a reward. Oh, good feet. And the player switching is so bad. And Ono's won a few headers, so I don't know why. Try to do a chop turn. You think EA will treat Saudi League the same way Konami treats J League after the takeover? To be honest, EA sometimes do like kind of giving cool cards to those leagues. Especially like for Evos. Like the Saudi League players will be using Evos a lot. Oh, I was playing the new Battlefield update. Wake Island got added. Did anyone play it? Actually, quite had a bit of fun on Wake Island. It feels good for if you're like a vehicle player and you want to play like long range kind of vehicle play. It's good because it's very choke pointy. You can kind of be like an artillery gun basically with the boat or the tank. So Penchel, how have you been, bro? My Twitch broke. I don't know if you said anything now. We were just saying completely silent for the last 3 minutes. Wait, are we expecting this event for everyone? I mean, what do you mean expecting? I'm playing it right now. Like we're playing it right now. Cold. I love when someone chips me, or when I chip someone, and you just run away with your player as if you're already celebrating. Monk. They won't add coins as a rewards. They just won't do it. They'll continue to add players. The current format, it'll stay the same. Now, the players might get better, but like I assume if they do Premier League, the players kind of have to be better. I don't really mind if the players, though, are kind of given out to be used in the events. Like, that's the level they're supposed to be. I kind of like it. What's up, Balago? Uncated, I don't remember what the last song was. This is Morgan Wallen. This definitely wasn't in FIFA. I don't think you would think this is in FIFA, though. I have to get right mid onto Shinji Ono for this tactic. Only got half proficiency at the moment. Great ball. Oh, on his weak foot. Did you try to free Casillas and Aubameyang? I tried Casillas for one game, but my opponent rage quit before even getting a shot. And then I haven't tried Aubameyang. I don't really have an interest in Aubameyang. Players feel a bit sluggish. The counter chip, yeah. Yeah, he feels quite sluggish, but he's got good stats, so I think it's just the gameplay is a bit heavy. Thanks for the likes, boys. 50. We usually don't get 50 that quickly. Thank you. Oh! Imagine that went in. Crazy on goal. Oh. Trying to pass it in. Should have just shot. Good feet. And then starts twerking. Is anyone coming up against like J-League God Squads? Jesus, I don't know why I did that full power, but because I didn't see that guy, but it worked. Good run. Oh, I think he's off. Yeah, I keep seeing it feels a bit laggy to me, Dan. It does. TMS. I don't think there'd be much issue with that. I haven't really tried it, and I haven't really been doing it. Like, but I was thinking that to myself during the day. Like, I don't think it'd be too bad to play a attacking player out of position on your defensive formation. Like, I can't say if it's good or not, but I don't think there's a major issue, no. One. Volley that. Oh, near post, unlucky. Check the top rankings, you'll see. Is there no one in the top rankings but just like paid player of the week players, no? Offside? Ah, oh, come on. Is he giving up? Bro, he didn't even check that it was offside. He literally stood away. He was only a goal behind. Why is everyone giving up? Old corner technique. Hey, Rico, man. Stop being so aggressive. Like, chill out, man. The incel rage is coming through. Just chill out. New meta corner. Yeah, if your opponent goes AFK. I know you're not talking about incel, bro. I'm a volcel, okay? It's different. I'm not an incel. I'm volcel. Okay, I guess we will look at the Netherlands pack, or not Netherlands, Nigeria. Is this gonna happen every single match? This is kind of one thing I don't like about these. I always get opponents like this where they just give up. And this stupid fucking website's still in German. We fought a war about this. Why is it German? We fought a war about that. Okay, you can't. I don't really like using this website for the builds though. I can't read it as quickly. Where do I even level them up? Alright, we'll just do it in German. Actually, if I sign in, oh no, I'm already signed in. Bro, learn German. Alright, I finally kicked my opponent. Yeah, like one thing I don't like about this card, yeah. Supposed to be really fast. And it is speed wise. But the dribbling stat isn't that high. Like, he's not actually going to feel that fast because of the dribbling. JJ Akacha doesn't have great finishing. Portrait, I've been changing the language, it's not working. I don't get the need for the matchmaking timer. In the past, it's just been to kind of help find matches easier. If you condense everyone into the same window. Why do you just keep saying masterful grand piano? Where's that coming from? Oh. His attack and playstyle. How did that even... Masterful grand piano. What even is that in English? Like, it's surely not prolific winger. What is it? I think he is a prolific winger, though. What's up, God Bruin? Opening the browser again is what fixed it for me. Yeah, I'll open it in a new window, I guess. But like, even like, I was on a different website last night and it just went to Spanish. Yeah, I could fix it, but I don't know what's happening with the internet. I've noticed it over the last year or two. Like, sometimes the websites just go into a random language. Winger is winger. Yes, is winger piano and as Deutsch. Do a cheeky spin for Nigeria. Ah. Some of my biggest haters in the chat are Nigerian, so no. Yeah, right. Not another team that's not the greatest. I hope Konami does this also with Europe teams. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll do it for pretty much all the leagues. Now, these events, they used to do J League events, they used to do MLS events and Turkish League events a lot. And they used to throw in French League events, so they don't really do them anymore. And a lot of people have paid to win French cards now, French League cards. Because of PSG success, they released like loads of Dembele's, Vitinhas. I still have my PSG Mbappe, so I'll be cooking with him. I don't know. I like this. Like it's an excuse. I've always wanted excuses to use different teams. Like I mean, every time I log on, I throw in different players. But to be honest, the Nigeria kits are very good. Some of them. I might have to get one. In a couple more years, when I get my money up, I'll be buying loads of kits. That'll be like my vanity purchases. My vanity purchases. I've only got Ireland kits at the moment. I get them. I don't pay for them. I just end up getting them somehow. DH gate. No, even if they're cheap enough, I still don't want to spend money on stuff like that. I try not to spend too much of my money unless it's on food. I don't hold any expense on food. You feel like this World Cup, kids? Well, I don't think Nigeria were in the World Cup. Bro, I don't know if it was this World Cup or the last one or whatever, but I've told the story before. Everyone was talking about Turkey being a dark horse for a tournament. I was like, nah. Trust me, it's Nigeria, man. They're crazy. They hadn't even qualified. If you remove the E. Yeah, I definitely tried that on a different website and it didn't work. Nah, it didn't work. Look, when I removed the DE, it just brings it back up. I think you need to do you need to replace it with English. I don't think they have a default language maybe, so you have to replace it with whatever the signifier for English is. Alright, well, we can see that a goal. Oh, that happened. Spurs just signed Savinho for 75 million. Really? I feel like a lot of transfers are happening these last few days. When does the window end? What, Ball? He's got good crossing stats, to be fair. Yeah, the game feels a bit sluggish, and I don't think it's the low-rated cards. It's just the gameplay. Like I played with low-rated cards quite a lot last year because I wasn't playing Dream Team. I was playing the GP Master League thing. So I know what, like, they don't really feel worse usually. I think it's just connection. Oh, cold. Composure. I just watched an eFootball reviewer. I gave 0 points in passing to the ambassador Messi. Couldn't believe my eyes. I don't know. What does he start? What does that Messi's passing start at? Because if it starts above 84, but I still probably would give him a couple points. It's not the worst thing. But that Messi's got attack trigger, so like he's pretty much mainly used for passing. Window ends September 1st. Okay. I don't know what it is, Avi. And like, even if I change my language to England, maybe you were in the stream when I was trying it, it doesn't do it. But I changed it to French, and it did change to France, or French. So I don't know why. Maybe the English gateway is down or something. Is that what it's called, a gateway? I don't know. I'm not a website guy. It said, well, when you I put a wrong URL in, it says bad gateway. So I assume that's what that means. Good curl, and it was for the guy at the near post. Yeah, that Pessi isn't great. It should have been, if it was Classic 10, it would actually be better because the playstyle would suit it a lot. But you usually get jerseys with names. No, I'd rather a jersey with no name. The only jersey I have with a name is my name for the esports one. I don't think I have any jerseys with a name. And then the only jersey I'd want to get a name of is an Iniesta one. Like, if I had to kind of get a jersey with a name, I'd get Iniesta. 2010, 11 Barcelona kit. Because I want that jersey specifically because of Iniesta. Oh, Barry, thanks for the raid, bro. Hope you're well. That Messi needs phenomenal pass. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Shehab? Alright, I think we were 3-0 up there. And then when I went onto eFootball Hub, he got a goal back. But now he's actually got another one back. So I guess we have to be careful here. What's up, Clicks? How are you, mate? But Ronas, Asano. Oh, bad touch. You like the first World Cup Messi one with Blitz and phenomenal pass? Yeah. I don't like Blitz on him too much. I feel like Messi doesn't really need Blitz, especially as a deep line forward. But the phenomenal pass on him, yeah, makes him a joy to play with. Own goal. You need to clear your cookies and the language should reset. Okay, maybe that would work. Well, someone did say if you just open it in a new browser session, it'll fix it. But I wonder why it's like thinking I'm German though. Like, what did I do specifically? What's up, OC? The connection in defense has been abysmal at times. Yeah, I've been kind of thinking the same. The game feels heavy, and it's not because the players are low rated. Like, I know what low rated cards play like. They don't usually feel like this. They usually feel actually more responsive ending because the defenders aren't as high rated relatively. So, oh, what a volley! What a hit! Spurs are also interested in signing Marmoush and Gakpo. I'm not sure about Gakpo. Gakpo's a decent winger, but Marmouche is interesting. He doesn't really. He's not really getting played at City, isn't he? No, I think he was for a little bit. I think he's a player with a lot of talent, though. Marmouche. He's very unassuming. Like, you wouldn't think he can hit the ball as well as he can. He's kind of got that Aguero trait we were talking about, where the ball can be underneath him and he can hit it really hard when it looks like he should be kind of falling over a little bit. Look how sluggish it is. Hopefully they add this mode more often. They did say somewhere on, I think it was on Twitter, that this is going to be a regular thing. I don't know. I don't know if it means every week. Hopefully, but even if it was every second week, I think that'd be good. Maybe because you low-key look like Goetze. Man, I don't look like Goetze. We'll add that to the list of people I apparently look like. That list must be about 50 people long now. And none of them even look like each other. Does this event give badges? Well, I'm not sure. That would be cool if it did, though. It'd be cool if it gave badges that actually looked cool as well. Like, you could tell it's to do with Japan. Striker was in if you seen that run. I didn't anyway. Good feet. Okay. Ball. Very sluggish gameplay. Oh, see, they're the leagues they used to do. Well, they used to do Turkish League, MLS, and Japan mostly in the old school events, didn't they? I think they did Brazilian as well. I don't see any reason why it can't be top leagues too, though. Actually, now that I think about it, they're not gonna do. There's no way they do this every week. They're gonna be worried about giving too much cards out, I think. Have you figured out an alternative to the two at the back formation since the fluid formation? Can't seem to find a possession formation that I like. Which two at the back formation? The one I uploaded a week ago? 2 weeks ago? Your bet is every month. Look, I wouldn't even mind if it was every second week. But if it's not as often as that, it's kind of disappointing. And like, you kind of want to know what's happening ahead of time. You don't want to like have to wait till Friday to find out if it's happening. Right, let me claim the position trainers. I think I have some. Having a bet tonight, nah. No, is War Dogs what is it? Is it released Anarchy or is it a beta? I won't be playing a beta of it. I can't be bothered to download it. But I do think that game looks interesting. I kind of look like the new Julian Alvarez picture with the mustache. Julian Alvarez. You think I look like that? You for real? You blind, man. You're blind. Okay, you few boosts to Shinji. Just get flip flop on him for Rabona, and that's actually not a bad set of skills. Maybe take interception off as well. Oh, actually, speaking of like open playtests, turns out I actually got invited to play the EAFC beta. I just didn't see it in my email. I'm not bothered. I was thinking of downloading it last night, but then I was like, actually, do you know what? It's just the same as FC26. There's no point playing it really. Oh, actually, Abby, I think the guy who told me about that tactic, rough. I think he sent me something last night saying he figured out a new version of it. I think this. I think this is. I think this is maybe trying to be similar to that formation. I haven't tried it out though myself. But yeah, no, this is trying to be similar. Yeah. All right, I'll leave it up there for you for a few seconds to try grab what's going on. So I assume Anchorman, you need an Anchorman and a DMF orchestrator. I think they're likely to be like mandatory playstyles. Probably attack and fullback on Marcelo, or he might be a fullback. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. You're moving him to left mid. And then that Messi's a creative playmaker, so I assume it's either creative playmaker or deep line forward. I look like a young Ian Dewi. I've heard that name. I don't know who that is though. Ah, I hear that. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful. I hope you're joking. I'm I'm one of a kind, exactly. To be honest, when I have my hair really short, I understand why people say I look like Rooney. When I was a kid, definitely. Maybe not as much now, but when I was a kid, definitely I look like Rooney. I think if you took a picture of me as a kid and you said that's Rooney as a kid, people are like, oh, yeah, I can kind of see that. All the freckles. Yeah, if you've missed anything, Abby, let me know. I'll pull it up again for you. Like, I don't know if I would even be open to trying Marcelo as a left back in the attacking formation still. Um, just be like you could make an experiment with that, assuming he's attacking fullback, whichever player you're going to use. Um, defensively, like defensively, it's probably fine on the defensive formation because you kind of want. I know a lot of people will want to pull Yamal back as well, but if you want to press the opponent, like you could even if your striker will allow it, you can move him to left wing, and maybe even Ronaldinho to AMF. That's the thing about fluid formation, though. You can just make loads of adjustments to fit your own your players that you're bringing in. But I would assume Anchorman and Orchestrator DMF are necessary. I like grannies too. No comment. The man himself is here, Abby, in the Twitch chat. It's rough there. Yeah, I thought the same too, Abby. I thought the other two players, I thought the left wing looks good as well. The striker, not really. He'll be good for these events. But I think the second striker looks decent. His edge crossing probably isn't that useful on him. Unless you play him right mid or left mid. But he's very short. He's got good stats. He'll be a very good dribbler in theory. What's up, Fearless? How are you, mate? Ah, yeah, thought it was a foul. The AI press is bad again? You think? Guys, I don't have a problem with the defending in this game at the moment. It's the dribbling that needs to be booked. For me. Like, one thing I like about Prime eFootball is that, and I know this might sound like, maybe most people won't like it like this, but I kind of like that you could park the bus and be okay. Not okay, but you could actually like sit back and defend if you wanted. I didn't really do it, but I used to love playing against people that are parking the bus. I used to love just them sitting in their box and me breaking them down because I could weave in and out. But with the way the dribbling is for the last like year, pretty much, that's not gonna happen. Is long ball good? Long ball was good before eFootball 27. I haven't really used it since, so I don't know, but it should be okay. I've been enjoying long ball counter, unfortunately. Which is bad, because like even in the past when long ball counter was considered the meta, I hated it. But in the current gameplay, I actually quite like it. Do you know what it is, actually? I don't know if this is something I've noticed that isn't really there, or... But since I've been switching to quick counter, when I win the ball back in my, let's say, near my own box, I notice my players are running away from me. So I can't build out as well. But in long ball counter, I feel like they weren't running out as much. Only the forwards would move out, I think. Whereas in quick counter, the midfield moves up too. I don't know if that's actually the case, or I just noticed it in one or two instances and I'm extrapolating. Cold toe poke, man. The keeper's so bad in this mode. They're so bad. Well, I have always kind of preferred, or rather, I've never really had much of a preference between two centre forward and one centre forward. But I will say in this patch that Fox in the boxes play a lot better in the two centre forward formations now. I used to not really play Fox in the box with a partner, but now I actually don't think it's an issue at all. I quite like them. I haven't been enjoying goal poachers, and I said it to you guys. Some of you in the first couple of days were agreeing with me, and I asked last time you didn't really have issues with goal poachers, so like I was using Ronaldo off stream. I did score a good few goals with him, but I didn't like his movement still. I feel like the way I would put it simply is goal poachers make runs regardless. And then Fox in the Box tries to make smart runs. So sometimes the goal poacher just runs too early and is not really doing much. I'm like, all right, well, I'd rather you just kind of stead still. It's like a pass to you. And the Fox in the Box will kind of wait for a gap to open up and then make the run. I've found. Great ball. You have dipping shot. You do. Shouldn't have done it though. Shouldn't have done it. Finish. Like, yeah, Prodigy, it's like, funnily enough, why is long ball counter easier to build out of the back than quick counter? Because I think in long ball counter, the forwards do run forward, but the midfield kind of doesn't. I'm not sure 100%, but I just noticed that when I was playing off stream, I decided to go to quick counter. Like, in my head, in quick counter, they shouldn't be running forward, really. They should be offering... Like, maybe the fullbacks go bombing forward and the centre mid drops, or the... You know what I mean? You're in some form, you would cook in this event on my account. Maybe if I had all the top players, I'd play worse, though. That can happen. You're kind of forced to play simpler football with lower rated cards. Are you using overload when using the goal poachers? No. I do feel like in overload, though, like, players just don't make runs in behind. But I was using a variety of playstyles with the goal poacher. I don't know if it's goal poachers are bad or just Fox in the Box is better. Oh, that's actually a tidy finish. Is that Higuchi? It is, my little goat. He's Iniesta in this team. The second striker looks decent, he does. I think after this game we'll have him sorted. I don't think we'll drop out 20,000. I think 4 or 5 wins will be enough, which is kind of disappointing, like, in a way. You don't have to play much. Oh, good feet. Overload seems to override every player's playstyle. Well, out wide for the wingers overrides their playstyle. But yeah, I'd agree. Is this the J League? Yeah, we're playing the J League of Weekend League. Let's try that DMF with 83 finishing, or 84, I guess. Actually looks okay. Got very high weak foot too. No long range shooting. I think that would have been good to have on him. By the way, I assume the 3 J League cards are current players, yeah? They're not given, like, legends. I doubt they will, to be honest, give legends. You never know. Good feet. Yeah, I have a GP keeper, but my opponents really haven't been getting much opportunities on goal, so it's not an issue. Here he is now. Maybe if he had long range shooting. Build up players are always out of position. Maybe try put defensive instruction on them, see if that helps. Because they're out of position more likely because of that auto cleared there. Thank you. When you have the ball, they're pushed up a bit further. That's why they're out of position. So I haven't. Fortunately, no. See, why does my player there, number 9, like try run behind the fullback? It's just stupid AI. He just goes into the gap where through on goal, like. Aren't build up based on sweepers. Why would they push up? Nah, they're kind of more of a ball playing centre back build up. That's kind of the idea behind them. So think of like Kabarsi. Basically, any centre back that's comfortable carrying the ball forward in real life, they're usually the build ups. Phil Foden epic for Premier League. That'd be cool if that was a Premier League reward. Foden's quite good in this game, dribbling wise. Anyway, I'm surprised they didn't put smart assist in this. Do you know that? Seems like a mode that would have smart assist written all over it. Maybe they don't. Maybe they kind of understand what smart assist was. Finally they understand the negative effects it was having. Probably some DDA there, OC stat balancing. Ah, poor finish. Is your team Kashima Antlers? It is. You can't, if you haven't started it, by the way, you can't change your team once you picked one. So I don't know who you're supposed to pick, like who's the best option, but just keep that in mind that when you pick your team, you can't change them. All right, I think we've got. I told you it would only take 4 or 5 wins to get the rank. Like I know I'm gonna go down on the leaderboards as the weekend goes on, but I would assume I'm safe there with 4 wins, to be honest. How many wins is safe? I mean, we don't know yet, but I would say if you get 5 wins in a row, you're safe. What's up? Has. Alright, I think I'll we'll play. Well, if we need to play more, we'll play it over the weekend. We don't need to. You don't think people will catch up? No, people will catch up, but in the past, like it's always been around 4 or 5 wins. Like it's actually quite underwhelming in terms of how many games I've played. Been underwhelming, but if you don't want to play a lot of games, it's good that way. That's up to that. Actually, I think we've got events on the other account to do, not the J League one, but we've got the unlimited event. Let me switch over. I'll show you. I'll show you Tarat. I think more people are playing them before, so it might not be enough. Yeah, it might not be enough, but I'll be close enough anyway. I can just add a game or two. Chris and Big Toe. I also have track back on some of my defenders. I think it helps. Like Big Toe, you're right on what track back does, but it might. Like I don't know what trackback does exactly, but I think it just boosts, let's say, defensive engagement. So I might just get them back into position. It probably just boosts like aggression and defensive engagement or something. Yeah, so this is the new not World Cup. This is the new weekend league mode. So rank top 23,000, I believe, gets the main reward. And then there's a few like extra skill tokens if you go a bit higher. Nothing crazy. And the main reward is a spin on this J League pack. The players aren't amazing. Like this guy is kind of mid, but if you want to use him in future J League events, he'll be good. This guy is an okay winger, but like nothing amazing. Got acceleration burst. But the second striker looks pretty good to me. He's quite short. He'll have good. He'll feel very nimble on the ball. He's got decently well-rounded stats. Play a lot of positions, and edge crossing is his skill. Not amazing, but he looks like the one you want to get, I think. So on this account, my J League team isn't as good. I think we've got more player of the week cards though, but we don't have any like top cards. And I picked the bad club, so like my striker is on D form there, so it might be more of a struggle on this account. To play, maybe like you can even just level these guys up though. Like he's got, look at, he's got double touch, true pass, and track back, interception, fighting spirit. He might be worth leveling up and throwing in. Some of them have a lot of skills. Like he's on E format. These must have lost on the weekend or something. He's got decent stats except finishing. Yeah, I don't know which centre backs I have track back on, but I think it's on Vieira. I don't know if I have it on the other ones as well, but Alright, anyone want to see a specific player here? Now keep in mind I'm unlikely to drop Iniesta or Messi, the centre backs really. I don't have Stojkovic, no. Van Basten, we don't have Van Basten here. We have Van Nistelrooy though, but he's not quite Van Basten. Get Rijkaard in. You think? What's up, Kent? And this is my free to play account, so we don't have all the players we usually have. Do you ever use Classic 10 Maradona? Not really. I don't think he's amazing. I could throw him in though. I haven't used him in the new game anyway. Just don't know where he's gonna fit tactically really. They centre forward, I guess. Should I try get 96 type possession on him? Use Adam and Pires. I actually like the Pires. I use him whenever we play Premier League. I think he's a good card. He can play left and right as well, so that's good. I haven't used Elba from the daily game. No, I don't even think I have him on this account. I haven't been logging in. I think I missed one day on my main account, and I probably missed a couple on this. Of course, Smitty, of course. 84 watching, 77 likes. Good ratio today. Yeah, that actually is a good ratio, to be fair. I love the away Argentina kit. I think it's a very nice kit. Where'd Pires go? Right, we'll play Maradona centre forward. Revenge time, okay. And you've got Van Basten. You think you're gonna cook with Van Basten the same way I did, yeah? I don't know if you have the aura for that. Van Basten's a card that requires a lot of aura. Are you up for the task? Green arrow as well. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. I feel like, is the camera different in this stadium? That's not what my camera usually is. What's going on here? We're cooking in the new camera though. So Smitty's trying to come into this game, pick a weird stadium, dark art. It's not working, mate. Nah, I actually forcing it to him. Actually forcing it to him. Base Napa, I'd say you're relatively safe. You might have to play another couple games if you check on Sunday, but you'll be close enough anyway. For sure. I wanted to go near post again. Come on, Kunde. Getting big broed by Taram. Keeper could have done better there, I'm not gonna lie. Keeper could have done a lot better. I think he should have saved that. Oh, terrible. Thought you'd have cut behind. Yeah, look at him showing. You're too cheeky, man. You're too cheeky. If this is how you want to play, okay? If you want to taunt me like that, that's fine. What is the touch? Why didn't he pass it? I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking at the map. Because I was like, right, he has this pass sorted. Oh, great ball. Oh, I should have gone far post. Maybe you tried it. I have been noticing with some of these volleys, like, it doesn't really listen to where you aim sometimes. Oh, what is that, Chiellini? Yeah, look at Maradona. He looks very small there. Don't think we're playing that long. Oh, it's for Declan. Well in, Bex. Perez is in. Oh, dang it. He moved his keeper and then he heard in his head, don't move that keeper. So he recovered. Raj, if you want to see Casillas that bad, like, you're gonna have to super chat. I'm not changing the plan of the stream just to play him. We already did play him. And my opponent didn't have a shot. It's okay. He's gonna be there forever. You don't have to worry about him too much. You'll see him play eventually. Oh, no way. Why didn't my defender get that? Fuck off, Van Basten. Avi, yes. You can get away without true passing if your player's passing stat is high enough. I have about 90 low pass on my Blitzcurler Neymar. And he doesn't have true passing, and he's amazing at passing. But he has no look pass as well, which helps. Play passes off angles. Not that you need the no look pass if you're going to play on balance passes, but great ball. Jesus Christ. That's my anchor man up there. What is he doing up there? Fair enough, press aggressively, but not the corner flag. Save. Oh, it's for Maradona. Why take a touch? Oh, this game, man. Again, why is he taking a touch? I think I have a... I don't even think I need to use a GP Sesko. I think I have a card of him. Nah, if you get about 5 wins, too good for you. You'll... you should be high enough for him. You seen the GTA leaks? Feels like I'm gonna know the ending 3 months before its release. I haven't actually looked at them. I've just seen tweets about them. I don't really care about GTA too much. But I think people are underwhelmed. I've been saying for about a year though, ever since the first delay of GTA, I'm like, yeah, this game's gonna flop. I think it's gonna... people are gonna be very disappointed with GTA because people's expectations are so high. Like, they think it's gonna be like the metaverse. Like, look at my anchor man. Why would you go up there? He's pushing onto a player that's already marked. Everyone gets disappointed by every game because people just love to complain and moan. True. True. Like, I try not to do that too much. It's kind of why I had a more positive opinion about FC 26 than most people. We got GTA 6 leaks before GTA 6. To be honest, Raj, the young Webby would have been my answer for a free-to-play orchestrator that defends well. Right play, Messi. Good finish, Diego. Oh, he doesn't have come behind it. I know that from earlier. Oh, good interception. Yeah, game feels heavy as in this as well. The server's bad today. Maybe in divisions are okay. Apparently the events uses a different matchmaking or something. Different set of servers, so maybe divisions are less loaded. We're using quick counter right now, yeah. Fuck off. Are you gonna test the Monday pack? If someone opens it and lets me on their account, I will for sure, yeah. Cannavaro looks really good to me. Jeez, he got some speed boost there, didn't he? Yeah, look at the lag. Are you lagging as well, Smitty? Feels kind of heavy. Oh, there's a good run by Maradona. That's a foul. I mean, maybe it is, but considering what other players can get away with in this game. Oh, no. Here. That's not Fan Bastion, mate. Cold Maradona. Good run, Messi. Bad finish. Oh, it's for Maradona. Still works though. What, Messi? Tackle him. Oh, unlucky. Oh, I think I aimed that to Messi, no? Oh, he sliced me there. Old finish, Messi. Yeah, it's not like lagging, but it's just heavy gameplay, isn't it, Smitty? You haven't given me the idea, so I don't know if I can give it consideration or not. Right, guess we're on to extra time. Okay, Maradona actually played decently there. think do I take him off for Rooney or Aguero? Rooney. I like Rooney. Also, I might put defensive on the match when he's going really far forward, but I think it's when we lose the ball that he's pressing up. I don't know how much that's going to help. Is Paredes any good? He is, yeah. He's got very nice shooting stats. Alright. Unlucky, Smitty. Oh, unlucky, mate. It's actually very well worked. Oh, it's for the matcha. It's okay. If it's by Friday, I don't need to try them out. It's fine. Here's Paredes. 20's got decent defensive stats. A very high kick and power on curl. He feels like he plays better than his stats suggest, though. I don't think you should buy these players. You have multiple accounts. Like, stop buying cards on multiple accounts. And I know you give your reasons or whatever, but I don't agree with your reasons, so I don't want to give advice. And also, you said like 4 or 5 days ago you're giving up at this game, you hate it, you're not giving them any more money. Why are you giving them money again? Like, what are you doing? What's up, Maxi? I love cracking cards. It's a bad habit. Yeah, well, then stop it if it's a bad habit. Why? I don't even know why you want to collect cards in different accounts, though. If you're a card collector, surely you'd do it all in one account too. Bubber, thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate it. And that's Twitch Prime. Have you been playing the game? Over, I haven't talked to you in a while. I don't think. I don't know if I've talked to you since the game came out. What do you hate about the gameplay? Me? Or Cam? Which Japanese player is the best? I don't know which Japanese player is the best in the game, to be honest. Unless if we're talking about the new cards, the Weekend League reward ones, I think the second striker is the best. You're happy with it? Good to hear. What about United tomorrow? Did United make a new signing, actually? I thought I seen something on Twitter, they made another signing. I feel like United have there's like a bit of an optimistic feeling around the club. Without, like optimism without... I don't know what the word to be. Not euphoria, but... It's like the signings they're making aren't like, oh my god, we're back. But they're also like... They're not like, oh, why are they doing that? They kind of just seem prudent. It's still in talks with Baleba, is it? Yeah, that's what it was. So they've signed they signed Tielemans, haven't they? They signed that Andre Santos, and they're trying to get Baleba too. That's the whole midfield, like. Well, who have they actually even got in midfield that they would like? Mainu and Bruno behind the striker, I guess, a little bit. Like, Baleba would be a big kind of hype signing, I guess. But like, Tielemans, as good as he is, I don't think people are like going like, oh my god. I think they're smart signings. Nah, he's saving this. Oh, Rooney hit a post. He hit it well. It was a nice animation, but... Yeah, but I'm surprised if they're trying to get all these midfielders and they still have Kobe, like, and Bruno. Now, maybe that Santos guy isn't supposed to play often. I think he was a backup at Chelsea or a rotation option. So he's probably... I think that's United are signing them for a rotation. That was Aura. No one is as bad as Mason Mount. Yeah, I never... Well, he was alright at Chelsea though, wasn't he? But I did think it was weird that... Okay, well, he's definitely saving this one. How much did they sign him for? 55 million or something? I was confused to why Chelsea let him go, because I thought he was good at Chelsea, but then they let him go for less money than I thought he'd be worth to them. He must have been injury prone at Chelsea, and United are willing to take the risk. How many times did I hit the post? Bruno will be in his 10. We'll have, in my opinion, 4 very good midfielders. So what will it be? It'll be, if they get Baleba, it'll be Tielemans and Baleba. Bruno ahead of them. With Embuemo on the right. Desco up front, mixed with Embuemo, I guess. Mixed with Cunha. And then Cunha on the left. With... Who are the other... Is Rashford's... Is Rashford in their plans, is he? Yeah, I might go straight into divisions because these events are being very heavy gameplay. So if the... If they are on different servers, divisions might feel better today than usual. Dorgu, Rashford, Acuna off the left, yeah. And well, Ahmad be on the right. I love Ahmad though. I think I love Diallo. I love Diallo and Buemo. I think they're the type of players you want to have on your team. Cunha, I don't like Cunha's attitude. Whenever I watch him, I'm like, I don't know. There's something about him with the way he reacts to things. I'm like, I wouldn't think he's a great teammate. The way I see him kind of snap at things, but I like Mbuemo and Diallo's mentality. I feel like Diallo would be, and I don't know when they got Diallo. Was it like 2020 or something, wasn't it? I feel like Mourinho would like him for some reason. He looks like a little tricky winger, and he is, but he also puts in a shift. The centre mid's the best one, Skinny, or Smitty rather. Here you go, GS. Is this event worth it for free-to-play players? Well, Can, you don't have to worry about that. And there's the skills. With the coins I got from beating you, so thanks. Don't worry about it, mate. Tahir, we don't have any instructions. I don't really put instructions on too much. Jesus Christ, look at that team. Insanity. What's his oldest card? Does he have a does he have a card older than 3 months there? I think that Varane came out about 9 months ago, maybe, did he? How's Koundé? Koundé is always very good in this game. He reminds me of Thuram a lot. Are you playing Modern Warfare 4 this year? Nah, I don't like the matchmaking in modern CODs, so the games aren't even that bad. Like, I've actually been playing Modern Warfare 3 over the last few weeks, and obviously because it's an old game, there's not as many players on the servers, so the matchmaking system doesn't kick in. And it's actually quite fun. I'm able to play well and not get punished for it. Like, I got Black Ops 6 with Game Pass 2 years ago, and oh man, just such a stressful experience. Like, I'm not even like trying to win, but it's just so stressful to even like keep a 1 KD or a 1.5 KD. Like, 1.5 KD is like what I'm happy with in COD. Like, just under 2 KD if I'm trying to play well. But it's like, I have to play like it's an esport to get a 1.5 KD in modern CODs. Whereas on that Modern Warfare 3, I don't know, they don't let you see your stats anymore, but I'm actually confident my KD is like just under 2.5 on that, which I've never had on COD before. It's safe. I think they said they're changing it this year, but they've walked back on that in the last couple of days though. Anyway, but they can say whatever they want. Doesn't matter, like, unless they clearly say like there's skill is no element, and I don't think skill should have 0 element. It's just a fuckery with the matchmaking. It's just so stressful, man. Because it's like when you play well, you're like, it's bad for 2 reasons. Because you're like, okay, next game I'm gonna play sweats, and then also you don't even enjoy the game you're playing well as much because you know it was gifted to you. You know, the matchmaking was like, all right, we'll give him a good game. Oh, nice drag back. That was actually nice. Oh, that's for Beckham. Oh, that was risky. Ooh. You think Konami will do their own team strength tournaments? Nah, they won't. They won't limit by team strength. But I guess the J League kind of thing is a bit of a team strength thing. Obviously, there's some people with God squads, but for the most part, most people. I think I played 4 or 5 games in the J League event there. I think it was 4, and I think all my opponents had full loan players except for maybe 1 or 2 cards that were player of the weeks. Okay, Iniesta. Thought you were gonna chest that. Oh, what ball! What a goal! Beckham, what a pass. I think he did a bit of a no-look pass there too. Good finish, Ronaldo. Good half. Did I hear anything from Nick? No. I'm unk and I'm washed, so. I aired them the last time, so yeah. Yeah, if I were to get David Beckham, I would want him to be a orchestrator. I have the most fun with him in centre mid. So I don't know if did he. Well, he's got an orchestrator card for Madrid. I didn't know he played centre mid at Madrid though. I thought that was mainly PSG and AC Milan. I'd love for them to release another free Beckham as an AC Milan card. They did that for PES 19, I think, or PES 18. They released a free Beckham that was AC Milan version. Oh, good feed. This guy likes Neymar. He's quite good at Neymar. Dex. I don't think you can beat Buffon from here, actually. Worth the try, though. Worth the shot. If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle! Oh. I'd love a centre mid gigs. He played well there. Yeah, the kind of last couple of years at United. He played really well. I watched highlights of him against Madrid in the Champions League 2011, I think it was. They must have beaten Madrid then because they got to the final that year, yeah. And he was very good in that game. Well, I don't know which cross specialist one you have, to be honest, but I do like that this one's an orchestrator, because as an orchestrator, you'll notice sometimes they actually come into a crossing position. Yeah, I actually would like a centre, because I watched gigs mostly as a centre mid, and then I like the last, like, let's say 2008, 9, 2009, 10. He still played in the wing, but he was kind of like a deep midfielder, a deep winger, sorry. Kind of like what a cross specialist would play like in the game, actually. Yeah, he's a very underrated player, Giggs. They don't talk about how good he was because of obviously, yeah, controversies around him. They don't bring him up. But like even seeing him as an old player, like you could tell he was one of them players that was slow but had the extra yard of space from his experience. There's no fluid formations here. I don't think there is anyway. Yeah, basically nothing. It might have been 2012 then, 2011, 12. Because I don't remember United playing Madrid in the Champions League the year they got to the second year they got to the final. Was that the Nani red card game as well? Was there a Nani red card game against Madrid? Fluid formation a gimmick? No, fluid formation's good. It's just you can't get too crazy with it. And the defensive AI is a bit all over the place at the moment. Is it the one that had... There's an attack trigger Bruno that came out about 5-6 months ago, isn't there? I think it's attack trigger. And magnetic feet. He's one of my favorite cards to use. For some reason, he just works. Like, I don't know what it is, but everything he does just works. Great ball backs. 2013, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. That Giggs played well, and I think Nani got a red card in that game as well. Because United were like, it was, I think Fergie stead mainly to try win the Champions League. Stead on another year. Also, I think that would have been the year after City won the league, so I think he stayed on for that. But like United were like, they actually could have won the Champions League that year, but the team they had wasn't great. Like They still could have done it. So it was. I don't think I think it was Nanny getting sent off. I think it was it. It was a bad red, wasn't it? It shouldn't have been a red if I'm remembering correctly. Like it's so unfortunate for Fergie that he did get to. He got a Champions League final in 2008. Another one in 2009. Another one in 2011. With not a great team. But he had to face Barcelona twice in those finals. And then they beat them in the semis. They won against Chelsea. But that wasn't Pep's team, I believe, so. Quite unfortunate timing for him, like. Then I don't really remember the 2009-10 Champions League. I just kind of remember them. I think they played Rangers in the groups. Maybe Wolfsburg or something. Yeah, from my memory, it shouldn't have been a red, but that's probably because I wanted United to win, so I don't know. Come on, Messi. Oh, Messi, stop twerking. Great ball. Yeah, wasn't he trying to take a ball down or something and a player ran into him? You can explain to chat if you want, but it's gonna be hard to get your point across. You can send it in my Discord, though. Yeah, be better. Back then, controversial, but nowadays a red for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Like, if I remember correctly, the Premier League wasn't competitive that year. I don't know what happened to City. Was Pellegrini the manager for City, or was it Mancini still? Because they wrapped the league up quite early that year, didn't they? I think they wrapped it up against Villa. Isn't the game where they scored that crazy goal, that volley, isn't that the game they won the league? He must have got sacked that year then. Lost the FA Cup to Wigan. I remember that. I remember that game. I was in a. I think I was in a pub with my family when that happened. Yeah, I was. They were getting a meal or something. I wonder why did they fall off so much with Moyes? They didn't have centre mids. They had a good team except for centre mid, didn't they? Them 2 years. Because like I think they were playing Anderson a lot in 2010-11. That was supposed to be his like time to take over, and I think Fergie like loved him. Pretty sure I heard he won the Golden Boy Award when he was at Porto. I think it's like a low volley, isn't it, Shoop? And he somehow, if I remember correctly, keeps it low and hard. Anderson was good, just unserious and chubby, very inconsistent. Yeah, but from my understanding, he was actually supposed to be more of a attacking midfielder, but he didn't really. When I was watching him, he was more like a Fred player. Scored a pen. But yeah, that was. Was that his only kick of that game? Did he come on for that penalty, Booger? I think I heard them say something about that recently. Yeah, I think it's a. it's not actually a terrible decision to kind of like, because to kind of give a kid, to make a kid stand up for that. Like, he's already nervous. I don't know if the like fact it's a final, like a final, makes it more nervous. That Madrid match was bollocks, red card ruined the game. I remember the impression at the time was definitely like that shouldn't have been a red, and it was especially annoying because I think United were playing better than Madrid, but they weren't as good of a team, so it felt like handing the game to Madrid. One thing I will say about those Fergie teams in the United though, like if they went the man down, it didn't really feel like they still tried to just play normally. Mourinho also said the better team lost after the match, yeah. And also the year beforehand, United were doing very well until Rooney got injured. Or maybe no, it might have been the year beforehand. It would have been 2009-10 with the V on the kit. Rooney was having a crazy season because he was more of a proper striker that year. And then he got injured. I'm pretty sure my memory's correct. He got injured before they played Bayern in the Champions League. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Just gonna get a can of Pepsi, boys. Be less than a minute. I'm bashing Stinker incoming, you think? But Casillas is any good? Uh, I haven't faced he hasn't faced a shot for me yet. I don't know yet.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan.
Nani was also that good that year that they lost the Champions League to Barca in the final, the second time. And he was good. He was one of the better players in the league that year. Because Rooney, I think there was a lot of talk in the media anyway that Rooney wasn't great that season. Yeah, he did score that bicycle against City, but before that, I think he was struggling a little bit, or not to his usual self after coming back from the injury. Like, man, did you see that? He manually moved Ram there and it went through his legs, whereas if he didn't control him, it would have intercepted. Shows you the issues with this game. Got punished for reading my pass. Like, to be fair, Fergie didn't leave United in the best position, particularly in centre mid after leaving, but like a lot of the players did drop like significantly. Like Ferdinand fell off loads, but maybe it was his age. But Vidic fell off and ran off to Inter. Like, Vidic won player of the year 2 years, 2 to 3 years before, I think. And then he went off to Inter. Nani again, like, could never like live up to his potential. Evra fell off a good bit. Juan James, unlucky. Ah, very unlucky, man. Yeah, well, in centre mid particularly, like, they arguably still haven't replaced the centre mids. They still haven't replaced Scholes. But like, also they got unlucky with Darren Fletcher. He got sick, didn't he? Anderson didn't live up to his potential. Carrick was very good, but I don't know. I think he retired quite soon, didn't he? Did Carrick retire quite early? Again, he read me there, and I know he got the ball in the end, but I almost glitched through. What is this game doing? And they didn't invest the Ronaldo money either. What, they signed Bebe? I think that season they signed Bebe, Obertan, and Michael Owen, wasn't it? After Ronaldo left. Eric retired in 2018, really? I'm not disbelieving you, but I would have thought he retired in 2015. I don't remember Carrick much after, like, 2015, yeah. Did he play for Fulham or something? Did he move to Fulham? Or am I making that up? Thinking that Ronaldo was £70 million or £90 million. Or it might have been £70 million and €90 million. Ah, respect Chicharito. Chicharito's a great super sub. Put respect on Chicarito's name. If you were to build a Premier League squad to win the league, you'd want him as one of your backup strikers. Would run Van Basten, but Lampard decides to take a touch. It just feels laggy too. Divisions feels laggy as well. I think the game just overall feels heavy today, which is not great. Kind of stopping me from enjoying myself fully. Like, look what's happening.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
No worries, big toe. Yeah, but I think Rooney got injured. Yeah, I think Rooney was injured for a while. That's why he had to start. Brock, how would you describe your ideal partner? Big tits. Pretty much. I don't have to worry about after that. That could be a man or a woman, to be fair. True. Offside, really? What's the title about? Kind of explains itself, no? Yeah, they added a weekend league mode. Save. This game's so heavy. Oh, no way it's getting saved. 99 finish and 99 curl, by the way. Good V Van Bastian. I can't get a shooting opportunity. Oh, we can. Van Bastian! Good finish. Boys, if they release that Hullet Rijkaard Van Bastian pack again, I might go in for it. I'm actually loving Van Bastian. He's just got too much aura. I think give him momentum dribbling. They get him on one of his other cards just so he's a bit faster running in on goal. And magnetic feet. And phenomenal finishing. We want 3 showtime skills now. Wait, that was Lampard? Oh. Oh well. Well, look, Van Basten would have done it too, okay? I actually did say I should start putting the player names above the heads. I think it would make also clips better if you can see the player's name. Oh, what a ball, Van Basten. What a ball. Van Basten, what a pass. Here's Lamps. Lampard. I told you he could do it. I told you he could do it. Who doubted me? Who doubted me? Who said he couldn't do it? Oh, look at the lag. Luckily, my opponent has to come back. It's hard. It's easier to defend and lag than attack, I think, so. Oh, here. I knew what he was going to do. I had James there. Crazy how easy that is, actually. I might have to start doing that technique. Great ball. Unlucky. Yeah, I knew that pass wasn't going to work, but I thought I'd lose the ball anyway, so. Great play. Ah, didn't know what to do. I wish Van Basten drops there quicker. Oh, that's very bad defending. Old. No need for matchup. Oh, why is that pass worked? Why is that pass worked? James Rodriguez!
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 72 el dorsal 22.
Alright, James, you can come off now. I'd say if you get above 15 points, you'll get the one of the epics.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 13.
Like, you can see my opponent, man. He's playing in heavy gameplay too. This guy is I don't know what rank he is, but I can tell he's a good player. It's just the gameplay conditions are so bad. Like, look at that, man. Oh, Nami, what are you doing? And I used to never have lag. A couple years ago. Put it on Van Basten. One, you shielded well there. Just the other defenders came. Gilberto, I don't know where you're running. Lampard! That was the worst low screamer of all time.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Cold Van Basten. Cold. Apologies about that. I know the mic gets really loud whenever I drop that. I'm sorry. It like bangs the whole table. Nice. Let's go.
Gol. El dorsal 23. Messi.
Thought I decided to despawn for a sec. Everyone I know says they lag against this guy. Yeah. He must be from Russia or something. I'm pretty sure they're the same card, pretty much, Shoop. If I remember correctly. Actually, I think the new one even might be worse. Which is the free Van Basten? Is it this one? Like he was originally a paid card, but I think they gave this one for free.
Se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.
Vinny was the best in the pack. I think the Grimaldo looked okay. I don't know if it's the same one. There's also a single Milan one. This one? Oh, this is, yeah, I don't think this is good. Now, it might be as good as my current one, but let's see what rank that guy was. That was definitely very bad gameplay conditions. Yeah, rank 500. I could tell he was lagging. That was I, to be fair. Like on first look, this one you're struggling to get the yeah, this is a shit card. Like this is worse than my one, I think, because you can't get the type possession, which is quite important to my Van Basten, and you can't get the kick and power as well as the. Oh, sorry, I wasn't showing up. This is a terrible card. How like it's worse than my one? How? Like it's got a lot more acceleration, to be fair, but like who gives a shit? You're not really trusting Van Basten for his speed. You can't get 90 kick and power on him, and then you're gonna have less type possession. This one's not good. About this one though, I think this was released as a free option as well at some point. This one might have potential. Like this one has better curl anyway. Yeah, you can get this one. You can get all the thresholds I'd be looking for. You can get 95 finishing, 95 awareness, at least 87 type possession, 90 kick and power. It's very important for Fox the Box, particularly if they're kind of like a more poacher player, like a stiff player, pure finisher. Get them 95 attack and awareness. Alright, boys, I have to end the stream now. I'm going to gym. Thanks for all the likes in the stream. We almost got 100. Appreciate it. And thanks for talking to me. I actually had a lot of fun. I kind of wish I wasn't going gym, but we have to. We're sick of getting mugged. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And Wolf Girl, it probably won't be J League every week. It might not even be every week, but it won't just be the J League. It'll be other leagues as well. Okay. I'll see you. Is there anyone we can raid on Twitch? No one's streaming eFootball, no? Okay. We'll leave it. Alright. I'll talk to you